one thing that I've been saying, actually, I've said this for years, way before inflation ever kicked in, is the folks that really make the most in this low, like free money environment. By free money, the 4%, 2%, era that we were living in. The ones that really make the most money are those that built a portfolio with long-term fixed at those rates, and then end up owners financing them when interest rates get up into the 7, 8, 9, 10, era. Because ultimately when the interest rates get there, then they're owners financing for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I mean, those folks will probably end up making 10 times the original purchase price of their house. But there's also this other little spot. And I just bring this up since you're keen on creative financing. Being able to buy a house now with using short-term financing, or say interest rates get to 6, short-term financing may go 12 to 14. Being able to negotiate either owner's financing or subject to existing financing on a house that has 2.5, that's gotten a lot of value. What are your thoughts there?
There's some tremendous deals out there, and you're right on the money. I call it creative deal making 101, creative deal making 101, and mastering OPM, other people's money. There's 2.5%, 3% rates out there all day long. Subject to deals out the wazoo. Man, is that an area we've been working the last 2 years? We kind of pulled back about 1.5 years, 2 years ago on our agency business. We're still doing it. We're still just sold a listing the other day. Okay. We're still doing it, but we're focused more on the investing side, because there's some cheap money out there on the creative deal making side. We can get a loan over there. It's 2.5%, 3%, right? And then we can do either a version of a wrap or a version of subject to or a deed assumption. Many different creative ways we do it ethically and legally. And holy cow, we can get an interest rate for a short-term seller finance deal, maybe 7.5%. Think about that spread on that right there, right?
Yeah, plus points. It won't surprise you, but my very first deal was owners. It was subject to it was the third deal. The first deal I held subject to 9.5%. And I was happy to get that deal. We ended up renting it out, but 9.5%. That was 2015 or no, 2005. I'm not sure where the mortgage was originated, somewhere in the 90s. But
in today's market, the number one way we're creating notes, and I love creating notes, and the number one way we're doing it, because you can push the price. For example, if it's a home that's going to sell for $350, we push the price up to $375, $385, $390. It may not appraise for that, but the buyer, if they want to buy it and they're doing conventional financing, let's say it appraises for $355 and we're selling it at $385. And there's got to be a negotiation there. And we've got that home optioned, exclusive right to purchase it with all the documents filed with the courthouse, right? There's a $30,000 spread there. They're not going to do that, and the seller's not going to take anything less, right? And so we simply do a $30,000 second lien carryback note ourselves, a note created out of whole cloth. And I'm telling you, remember the old movie that said you got mail, right? You got mail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now on my phone, now you can set up a phone from your bank. When I get this ping on my phone, it's no longer you got mail, it's you got money. Okay, that's the way it's got to be. So we create a note out of that difference right there. While we have equitable interest in the property, we have the legal right to do that. We got a $30,000 note. Do it out there for about 10 years. They may pay it off in 5. But man, you got $200, $300, $400 a month coming in out of something you didn't take out of your pocket to create a note. That's creative deal making. You want to become a millionaire? Go do a bunch of those. That's the way to go. Plus, how about making another $20,000 or $30,000 on the option spread when you sell it?
Yeah. Anyone who's interested in notes or cash flow, I think you got their mouth watering right now.